Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Jay Voodoo Child, and we are here yet again to play some Total War Troy. I am doing a second restart of a Sparta campaign, historical mode. See my previous videos in the playlist as for explanations on why the two restarts. So hopefully we'll get things the way I enjoy them on this playthrough. And so let us begin.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
He's taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
Helen's flight was a grave wound to Achaean pride. King Menelaus will have his revenge. And his brother will have his war with Troy, just as the gods intended.
So yeah, a lot of lag there. So audio was not syncing with the video. I may have to load up a previous version and splice it together for the actual published product. Kind of surprised because I just restarted my computer to clear memory and all that good stuff and just have my basics loaded. So I don't know why I would have such a bad starting position. Anyway. We'll see how the flyover goes.
Hear me, spear-famed Menelaus. Brazen Prince Paris of Troy has dared to steal your wife.
Paris of Troy must pay!
Gold-rich Mycenae, ruled by your brother Agamemnon, will support your cause.
Troy thinks to slight me, but they will pay the price.
As well as exacting vengeance upon Troy, other matters demand your attention. Open rebellion has devastated the region of Eetis, where a pretender is trying to take power for himself. South of Eetis, mighty Tiryns holds Kythera Island, blocking your access to the treasures of Crete, which are beyond imagination. Consolidate your power at home. Urge Helen's suitors to honor the oath of Tyndareus in your defense, and wage war on the perfidious Trojan princeling.
Okay, that wasn't so bad, so hopefully things will proceed okay from here. So let's check out my hero pool, because this is the randomized part of new campaigns. I'll double check. Yeah, all this stuff remains the same for my heroic characters. Prudent, Warlock, and Zealot. Yep, so those are all the change. So the only random parts are all the non-heroic. And let's see if I like those. Fighter Champion with Devout. I do not like this one because I'm up and down the cult levels all the time, and -2 is a big blow. This is good. I have 2 passive abilities. Aphrodite is usually one that I have respected a lot of the time. that I can work with. That I can work with. That I can work with and has the mentor, so that's going to be a agent recruiting general. I'm not crazy about this one, but I can work with it. I mean, the negatives I can control, definitely. Again, not crazy about the no force march because I do use that a lot. As a defender, protector, yeah, that's good for hanging out in the home territories. And I forget whether this is one of the agent recruiters as well. So actually, I think there's only like one that I'm not really crazy about, and that's this very first one. Or no, the second one. Which was it? Oh no, those are. So yeah, losing. So this one's definitely out. So I'm actually gonna go with this crusade or this campaign instead of reloading the very start of my previous one. So I will start my savings and lock this in. Yeah, again, just not the greatest PC. I'm even operating on an SSD. When I upgraded to that, I really didn't see a whole lot of change, which I was surprised at. But I guess this means that the rest of my computer is getting old. So if you wish to donate on the Patreon. But no, I appreciate any views that I get, any subscribers I get. I mean, I'm not doing this to make money. It would be great if I could supplement, my income, just doing things that I like and getting, some income out of it, or definitely, upgrades to the PC. I do plan on one day getting a new build for Star Citizen when Squadron 42 releases. So any support I can get is wonderful, but not required. But I do hope you enjoy yourself playing the games that I like to play. I'm playing normal. I'm doing saves coming and all this other stuff that is usually frowned on by the streaming community. But it's the way I enjoy the game. And this game is all about my enjoyment. Maybe that works for you. Maybe it doesn't. If not, enjoy someone else's channel. And, love and peace to you. Alright, so, as I discussed on the previous videos, I normally would go for Aphrodite, to get the plus 10 bonuses for when I do my barters every 5 turns. This one, even if I'm spending the gold to get the prayers, doesn't really do much for me. But without having a complete province, the second part, which is also a pretty good deal to double the effects of organized games, which I typically use, that's out of the question for at least 3 turns. And so I've gone with Ares for the extra recruitment slot and for the bonuses of morale to my militia unit, my charging unit, and my hero. So let's get that going.
We dedicate this sacrifice to the gods.
And I'm going to save it each step of the way. That way, in case I want to make a different decision down the road, I can come back and pick off exactly where I think I need to to go. Just unfortunately, the last time I did that, I wanted to redo the barters that I did on turn 1, so that was pretty much the first thing I did in that playthrough. So, didn't get very far. Fortunately, I didn't waste a lot of time, and it was about an hour 40 minutes of game time. And, you know, I got value out of doing that, and I learned things about the game through that in the subsequent investigation. So, Hecatomb. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Alright. I'm going to go for a growth again. And let's start the bartering.
Sparta is a power with potential.
So I'm going all wood now.
Yes.
Instead of the stone in which I was doing
A
before.
family acting in unity is a force to be reckoned with.
Alright.
That was finely done.
Finally done.
The best course is to talk matters through.
I agree. Give me a ridiculous amount of wood for 1 bronze.
It
Take wine with me, and we will talk.
Ithaca's the main faction that I want to get my defensive or military ally. I'll generally stick with defensive so I can get into their recruitment pool because I really like some of their units. Excuse me a moment.
Consider it.
Alright, we're with you. As I discussed in the previous videos, this faction tends to declare war on you all
Menelaus make his case.
really quickly. So I generally like to have them on the hook to say, hey, since I've got this barter agreement going with you for the next 5 turns, I can't declare on you because that would look bad on me diplomatically because I'm receiving goods from you. Or I'm obligated to send you goods. So I won't declare war on you because that 3 food coming in is just too important to not have.
Come in, my friend.
I still don't know what to do with these guys long-term diplomatically. You start off with an aversion, and one of the epic quests is to go hang out in the lands and still be friendly with them, or at least on good terms diplomatically. I think is you don't actually have to have a friendly or better status with them, but I could be wrong in that. But later on, another epic quest, once you complete it, you get like plus 50 diplomatic power with them, and that's useful. Just unfortunately, they have a kind of run-of-the-mill unit roster, so I'm not really getting special units that I don't already have from them. Plus, they tend to get in the way. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. We'll kind of see. I'm definitely going to probably be gobbling up all the lands that get rolled over by a horde faction that rolls through their territory. But for this, I'm not going to go crazy on them. Wow, that's just problematic, so. do that.
Well worth.
I mean, 2 stones either way. It's not going to be any different, but I guess
This
I'd
is a
rather. I
good time
just
to
don't want to
talk.
leave that 10% on the table. I'm weird like that. I'm not sure whether they are. No, they are not. I. Okay. This is. Well, that was only difficult. You know, these very first trades, they're not going to be huge numbers. They will improve over time. I'm at war with you.
Of course we can speak.
This is another one that will ultimately pick a fight with someone that either me or someone I like. So, trading with them, I'm not going to give up a whole lot with them in the beginning, because eventually I will. Well, they don't even make good deals to begin with, so.
Acknowledged.
Of course I will listen to you, Menelaus.
Wow.
I expect to reach an agreement with Sparta.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have any. Yeah, you're not giving up your gold. And that'll work.
I could.
Yes, I'll bet Menelaus is after a better deal.
Really?
I'm happy.
I'm sure we will reach agreement. With haste.
Alright, and that's my bartering. I try and get anyone within my particular group. Sometimes I'll reach out to anyone that I could possibly vassalize, so I could go with any of these. The Ionians, I don't know. Previously, I tend to go to war with them a lot, or at least all my friends are going to war with them and wiping them out. So I generally don't do much with them. But we can take a look. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Islanders, those are kind of interesting. But one of the issues with them is it's hard to tell them apart with my militia. So this is my favorite unit from Ithaca. Guerrilla deployment plus a little javelin in the beginning. And decent stats on top of it. Light with... That'll give me kind of bonuses because I tend to hit that section of the tech tree before I do the medium class. Heavy island skirmishers. No bronze upkeep, even they do have a bronze, so they're not really expendable, but I don't really consider anyone from the global pool as expendable, or at least someone I don't mind dying off. So that might be an interesting choice as well. Heavy island skirmishers along with the islanders. question is, are you going to live long enough to...
In fairness, I do pity your situation.
So yeah, they're with war with Argos. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wait for that one to play out. And hopefully these guys have the same, even though they tend to get wiped out as well. And then Athens will get hammered by the Amazons, if not completely wiped out. But whatever is left out, usually Ajax wipes them, finishes them off. And the fourth one in that group is the Surf Boys that start here and here, but they hate their brothers and sisters, so they're usually declaring war on them, and depends on whether they go after Pythia. So a lot of stuff in the air, and who knows how it's going to play out in this particular reset. But I think that's going to be all the bartering I do for the very first turn. Once I kind of get a better idea of who's going to survive the initial waves of attacks and whatnot, I may start kind of siding with one faction or another and try to gain some advantages there. Alright, we want to get the building started. Where are you? This is generally my first build. Next I'll colonize this and probably start the building. Hopefully I have enough money to do all that, or enough wood to do all that.
Strong in defense.
And I got my Hecatomb going, so I have morale bonuses for this axe, sword, axe. So I have one spear and then a ranged slinger. So let's do this.
Hold nothing back.
Do a quick save there in case I want to do something. So in the last battle, they were stationed over here. I started here. Or no, they were up here. And so I thought I could, maybe right here. I forget. But let's see if the same holds true for this campaign. Dry out like those. Alright. So they are different. So last time I was kind of fighting uphill a little bit, which wasn't great. But now I think I can change all that. So I'm going to go with the same formations as I was using before, but I'm going to put my leader over onto the side, since I know he's going to be taunting. And that's that.
Without question.
Let's move up here.
I will do.
Set them fast. My default is walk. I will be doing a lot of pauses. I do not enjoy the real-time pressure And again, this game is about my enjoyment, so I will play it the way I enjoy things. And, you know, I naturally have an inherent advantage being a human and be able to think through things and not a kind of programmed AI with some of the things that they will not do all that well. But it's just, I'd rather play on an even statistical platform than try and balance it out for my inherent human advantages. And for all the people who like to talk about historical games and that sort of thing, you know, I'm playing historical mode, but is this really historical? I mean, did the Spartan Empire could only amass, you know, a 6-unit stack for their military might at this particular period in time? Where, you know, 4 turns from now, I'm going to have a 20 stack and still supported economically. I mean, that does not sound like a historical standpoint. If everyone started off with, you know, a fully complete, you know, semi-realistic rendition, gamified, you know, with bundling lots of towns and cities and farms and whatnot into like one place or one, you know, identifying marker or what have you. You know, ignoring all of that, if it was a fully fleshed out empire or nation or what have you, then I can kind of see people's arguments on, you know, why am I only starting off with 1 or 2 provinces? You know, I'm the king of Sparta. You tell me that's all the influence that they had in the world? Well, kinda. Alright, so let's continue kind of looping around. Alrighty. So I am going to turn off, and I'll also turn you off. Good. Oh, where did you go? Alright, so how can we bring out... bring me forward a little bit. Oops, no. There we go. Alright, slow it down. You are going to be counterattacking. Alright, so let's pull you back. Let's go right here. Let's run it. pretty soon you're going to be in range there. Question is, are you going to stop your attack? Nope, you are going to start attacking my hero, which I'm not a fan of.
Your hero is under attack. The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Alright, so I'm going to try and do a couple charges there. Where are you moving to? All right. Let's see how this goes. You know, we get a rear charge on the general. That's nice. This is much different than my previous battle. Cycle charge there. Need to get those shots going.
Of course.
Oh, that's not good.
Destroy the foe! Strike hard!
I need to finish you off. Shoot! Oh, not good at all. Oh, because you are afraid.
Without question, destroy the foe!
Well, yeah, this is not going well. At all.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Aye. Wow, you were so slow. All right. That did not go well. Yeah. Let's try and replay that. That's also did not go well. All right, how do I want to do this?
Sons of Achaea! Sons of Achaea!
All right, let's try a different formation and see how that goes.
All right. Without question.
I don't know why my hero couldn't. Well, the hero gained javelin damage, so all my main forces were tied up, and they were able to really work over my hero. So maybe that's what I'll do. Hero versus hero with the axes providing support. And then have my militia up in the front lines. And this guy charging past the front lines, getting a hit on the front line, doing a flank, and then chasing after range.
Destroy the foe! Sons of Achaea!
Kind of setting up in a different area, and they're getting messed up with this block over here.
Right prevails. Willingly.
Hungry for glory! Spears! Forward we go! Awaiting orders! To move it!
Alright, let's pull you back. Maybe even get an isolated taunt on them. Let's see what the rest of the company does. No. Alright, stop there. Alright, you are running.
Your
Did I get
hero
it in
is
time?
under attack.
Ready for action! To war!
So who are these? The swords? Yep. Okay. You know what?
So be it!
Alrighty. Let's have the hero hang out background.
Ready to serve! Spear! Wipe them out!
Alright.
A double time! Don't hold back!
Yeah, I have troubles with my mouse. Trying to do resets on formations. It just kind of... There we go. Maybe that worked.
Double time!
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Alright, what do I want to do here? You're good.
I will prevail! Things prepared! Beware! You're the one who died. Don't hold back! Death from afar!
And that's that. Nice. So yeah, much better results.
Let us fight!
All right, let's have.
Victory is close enough to taste.
So are they out? All right, everyone's out. Seven there. And the question is, are you going to kill the general before this ends? Looks like you will. 35 there.
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
And that's that. So yeah, much better result. Actually, this is better than my first battle on this campaign. Yeah, do that. So save replay. We're just gonna make this actually. Make this an E. So yeah, very good. I think I had 68 losses in the first one, and it was almost all militia. They just got hammered. My singlers got 1 kill, and theirs got 0. Their javelin. See, slingers just, I worry about them too much. But then again, the AI worries about mine too much, and I get to draw them into all sorts of. So let me add up all these. So 59, 112, 162, 88. 89, 269. So yeah, my math is horrible. Okay, I still don't know. All right, Bronze. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go with the big heels.
A welcome boost.
So all that food from battling.
Menelaus of Sparta.
Oh, we want to do the save. Save before the move, just in case I decide to do something else down the road.
celebrate this triumph.
All right.
Consider it done.
So yeah. And that's that. My level up. As I previously discussed, I'm going to go with this and kind of use this as a rage dump here. Later on, I'm interested in this rage dump. But that's, you know, down the road. And I'm going to wait for this big 75. So this, in case I fight a couple more battles, I'm going to do assault and battery. Alright, let's see. What's my time at? 52 minutes. So let's put one more save for the level, and I think that's all. I need to redo my timing. Alright. Get back there. Just a bug in the game. Don't know what's going on there. Only slightly annoying. Alright, in turn. And let's pause it. So I'm going to have normal, fastest. Friends are going to have fast, fastest. My enemies are going to be normal, fastest. And you are going to be fastest. In a Sparta run that I had 50 turns in, I did have sight on Thrace, but its unit pool was showing up completely blank, which I didn't understand. So maybe I'll keep an eye on that, because they could prove to be an interesting group with some faction unique things, even though they're not officially ever a playable faction, even with its DLCs. And so there we go. And we'll stop it there. And continue on at a later time. So that's in the books. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you dig this content. Thank you for the Star Citizen community that I have. Kind of being exposed to this new game. This is what I play while I'm waiting for Star Citizen, and particularly Squadron 42 to come out. And then I'm going to build a rig for that and kind of have it customized for those settings and that type of, you know, graphics requirements, memory requirements, all that good stuff. And hopefully that will be in good standing for Star Citizen when it launches, whenever that does. And I'll have some practice time to between then and now hit the ground running when the game launches. But anyway, I'm going to support Total War and Troy. I'm not playing Pharaoh because it doesn't have a fantasy mode, and I've really come to enjoy that. Playing as much Three Kingdoms Romance as I did, and I don't have any of the Warhammers, so that was kind of an interesting kind of twist for me and what I enjoy about the Total War franchise. So anyway, till next time, take care everyone. Bye.